I have $100 here that I'm about to go spend at the 2025 Oklahoma State Fair. Let's see what I can get for $100. What's up everyone? My name is Colton. Welcome to the channel. Last time I went to this fair, the food prices were absolutely insane. So hopefully I can still get some good things here for $100. So at the fair, there's a few things on my list that I absolutely have to get. Those are the maple bacon pecans, the chocolate covered bacon, which I believe is really expensive. I don't know. Last time I went, which was a few years ago, I remember it being really expensive, but I don't know how much it was. Deep fried mashed potatoes, obviously lemonade, maybe root beer, and that's it. And then everything else that I can get within that $100 budget. Hey guys, I found the booth. This one has the maple bacon pecans. I'm gonna get some. I got the maple bacon nuts. Let's give these a try. Dang, those are good. They smell amazing too. These were $8, plus I tipped, so that comes out to $8.80 gone, but they are well worth it. You can see how they make the nuts here.
That's right. Fresh batch of maple bacon pecan just came out there, buddy.
I just tried those at the other booth. So these guys said that their booth was better, but I have a tight budget to stick to. So let's keep moving. Deep fried Snickers, deep fried Oreo again, deep fried cheesecake, as well as chocolate bananas, which you can get at the store for a lot less than they'll charge here. Here are the prices for everything. $10 for a dipped cheesecake. That's a little bit steep, but not terrible. The fried Oreos are $10. I wonder how many Oreos you get for that price. Fried Twinkies, $9. Fried Nutella is $9. And holy cow, they charge $8 for a large soda. I just ordered some deep fried cheesecake. It was $10 plus tip. So now it's $11. So far I've spent $19.80, leaving me with $80.20 left. They said it would be 3 to 5 minutes, so I guess they make the cheesecake fresh, which is nice.
Good cheesecake. Let me just grab your food.
Thank you so much.
Great.
I've acquired the deep fried cheesecake. It doesn't look how I expected it. It's like a enchilada the way they packaged it. But hopefully it's good. And I forgot the fork. You know, there's nothing really special about it. It's just cheesecake filling, tastes like a regular cheesecake, but it's got that crunchy wrap on the outside. Pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's worth $10. Okay, so that cheesecake was pretty messy, but I regret nothing. So something I should mention is, it's $16 for a ticket to get into the fair. I'm not including that because the $100 is just for the food, but it is $16 to even enter the fair. And if you want to know if it's worth it for all the food here at least, you can check out the video of the food overview at the fair with the link in the description. So a necessity at every fair is a nice ice cold drink. And at this fair, and probably every fair, it's lemonade. Shout out to this guy right here. He's about to give me a free lemonade without me asking at all. You're amazing. They claim it's fresh squeezed, so I'm gonna go test it out. Hopefully it's not too expensive. All right, so I just bought my ice cold fresh squeezed lemonade. It's pretty good. Tastes like State Fair lemonade to me. And it does taste fresh squeezed. Now, because I was filming it, the guy actually gave it to me for free, but it was $10, so I'm still gonna count it, which brings our total to $29.80. Little did I know that the fresh squeezed lemonade was a lie. This lemonade is so refreshing. I can definitely tell that it is fresh squeezed because I just tasted a little bit of lemon pulp. All right, so I just watched the circus. It was really toasty in there, and I think the deep fried cheesecake is starting to catch up to me. But either way, it's 2:30, way past lunchtime, so I'm about to get some lunch. I think I'm gonna go for the turkey leg. All right, I got my giant turkey leg. I can't wait to try it. It was $18, so hopefully it's worth it. Okay, this turkey leg brings us to $47.80. I'm a little bit worried with how big it is that it'll be dry. Here goes nothing. Okay, is this gross or genius? Comment down below. They need to give me a napkin for this. But man, is it good. I'm gonna devour this whole leg, and then it's on to the deep fried mashed potatoes, I think. All right, I've probably eaten 80 to 90% of this. I'm down to just the bone and all of the tough tendons. While I was eating it, I got a few little pieces of bone or tendon. Not bad. This turkey leg tasted pretty good for coming from the state fair. It wasn't overly salty. Well, I was wrong about that, because for 2 whole days after I went to the state fair, I was extremely thirsty. It wasn't dry, surprisingly, but I did notice that the skin was very suspiciously tough, so I didn't eat all of that. I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then it's time for a side. So here are the deep fried mashed potatoes. I got the bacon cheddar ones. They look like just mashed potato balls that have been deep fried. So not quite like French fries, they're more the shape of a hush puppy. And they give you some ranch to go with. These were 10 bucks, so $2.50 each. Let's see if they're worth it. They're very, very hot. They got them to me right after I ordered, so I assumed that they had left them out for a while, but I guess these were just fried. Okay, well after waiting a little while for the deep fried mashed potatoes to cool down, it's finally time to try them. They're a little bit weird. They taste okay, but I can't tell if the mashed potatoes are real or box mix. You can see the cheddar and the bacon bits. Let's try it with the ranch and see if that's any better. Okay, that's the way to do it. These are pretty good. Well, after those extremely salty deep fried mashed potatoes, I thought it was time for a cold drink. So at the state fair, there's also another drink that is a staple, and I'm about to show it to you. It is the root beer, but it comes in a jug, and that just makes it so much more fun. I think the jugs are 1 quart, which is quite a bit. Let's go try it. So I've got my jug of root beer here. It says it's 0.946 liters on the side, so I'll show on the screen what that converts to in ounces. Then it was 8 bucks. There's also, I can hear they put some ice in there to keep it cold, which is nice. Man, that's refreshing. The crunchy ice is a very nice touch. Finish the root beer. My blood pressure is definitely rising. I think it's the heat, but it's also the amount of sugar and fried food I've consumed. I'm feeling a little bit full, which is good because I'm getting my money's worth. But I'm not stopping until I've spent all of the $100 that I can. So it's on to the chocolate covered bacon next. Ooh, here's the coveted chocolate covered bacon. I'm a little bit surprised that it's not all melty from the sun. So as I was walking into this building to try my chocolate covered bacon, I saw a fair worker walking by with 2 giant containers of lemonade. So at least some of these vendors are using pre-made lemonade and mixing ice with it. But hopefully this bacon is legit. Now it's melting all over my hands. They loaded these with chocolate. Definitely more than enough and worth the $11, I think. The bacon itself isn't high quality bacon at all, but this is good enough to cheer anybody up with the combination of the chocolate and the bacon. So here at this pizza vendor, they have the pizza on a stick, But they also have mealworm pizza, cricket pizza, and scorpion pizza. I feel like I should try one of them, but I mean, how sanitary is that? All right, so I did end up getting the cricket pizza. It was $19, which put me at almost $100. I had no money left for any other food items at the fair. If you want to see me try this cricket pizza, you can watch the next video, click on it above if it's out yet, and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss it. I had a great time at the state fair. I spent $95.80. I did pretty well. I feel like I'm quite full. I got a lot of food for almost $100. Comment down below whether you think that was a good deal or I got totally ripped off. Don't forget to check out the video where I tried the cricket pizza. And as always, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. I've also got some leftover chocolate covered bacon to bring home, as long as it doesn't melt.